Uh-huh. Hello, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. We've got a modern day hippie
Yeah.
and the evil one, Cruella de Vil.
I love it.
I think we should do this more often through the year, don't you? You don't have to
Oh
wait
my
till
gosh, right?
Yeah.
Like every few months, because it just really lightens the energy.
It really does. It makes you happy. It makes you your vibration go up. And where's Aley and Kelly? Right, CJ? They left for the day. We gave them the day off.
Yep. Yep.
So
They get
you find me those puppies so I can have those puppies.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, thanks everybody. Yeah, Kel and I were just backstage getting ready to set something up for Halloween and Thanksgiving on her channel. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Me
I
too.
know, it's fun. It's fun. So today we thought we'd do some Halloween reads, and some can be serious and some can be silly. It's up to you. Your kittens are black and white, CJ. Ooh, watch out. Watch out. Although Dalmatians are the ones that I really like.
You got her voice down to a T, Aley.
She's so awful. She's just awful. Puppies.
She's so awful. Do you have trick-or-treaters at your house?
No, I live way out in the sticks, and
that's right. Yeah,
we may end up at some point. There's more younger families moving in. A lot of the people that are here were here from 1989. This was like an area developed in 1989, and most people were in manufactured homes then, and you are on either 1.5 or 2.5 acres. And so this one is like one of the only modular homes left. And it was actually put up in 1989. And I think about that. That was a long time ago. I mean, that's no wonder I needed a new roof and a new water system. But somebody bought the lot across the street. They're going to build, and they have 2 kids. And then there's some others that they took the modular off and are building. So, I may have them. I may have them soon enough. How about you? Do you get a lot?
We do get quite a few. I have my bowl of candy ready. Landon and Anna are going to pass out candy tonight.
Oh, good.
I'm off the hook.
You're off the hook. Good.
It is fun to see the little costumes, though. And I have our stoop really kind of. My stoop is really kind of gross, to tell you. I mean, I have spiders, cockroaches, rats. It's really brains. Kids come up and they're like, ooh, it's kind of gross.
Did you put those out there because we were coming?
Right.
Oh my God.
Have you had any? Did you do any fun costumes back in the day that you can remember that were really?
Well, when I was in college, I think I've told this story before, but it's quite a story, actually. Yeah. It was trick or drink that we would do, and you would go around and you would get a shot or you would get a drink from everybody by the time I'd been to 4 or 5 different places, it didn't take very long.
Yeah.
I was dressed, my maiden name is Crooker, so I was Aley Hooker. And
oh my gosh,
I had on fishnets and a short thing, and I had on high heels, and I looked really cheap looking. I don't even remember what my hair looked like, but so I was Aley Hooker, and I was carrying a cucumber because cucumbers are better than men. That's what I was telling people. So everybody's like, let's go to this other place. And I said, okay, let's go. And we went down the stairs, and I fell down and twisted my ankle because I had those high heels on. And I thought, oh, I'm all right. So I just kept going all night on that twisted ankle. And in the morning, it was about this big.
Oh, gosh.
And so I have the admonition that I drank more in my 4 years of college than anybody's probably drank in their whole life. And so I've had my full lifetime of drinking in that small space of time. That's we were so we were our college was such a party college that Jose Cuervo Tequila hosted a tequila sunrise party for us and provided all of the stuff.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Just a little small college in New Hampshire, but we were the number one small college drinking people on the planet in 1975, I think it was. Yeah.
Wow. Now there's some memories there, boy.
There were. Or some you don't remember. Like I was walking around all the time on that ankle, not having a problem in the world,
Nope.
And so I said, what in the world happened to my ankle? And somebody said, you don't remember falling down?
Nope.
I somehow lost my cucumber too in the middle of the whole thing. So I don't know. I'm really, it's an embarrassment, but it's kind of funny too.
Oh, it is funny. And that's what, having those stories and whatnot. Tim and I, I'm sure both the kids were already born. We were at my parents' house and there was going to be a Halloween party in the small town that I grew up in. And I last minute went to like a Salvation Army and was looking for something. I didn't have a costume. So I went as I had a wedding dress.
Oh, God.
And I was pregnant. So I was a pregnant bride. And then Tim went as a priest.
Oh, wow. That, I was pregnant when I was pregnant with my daughter, I went as a baby. I remember that at some
I
point.
love that.
Too. But yeah, I'm not a big Halloween person, honestly. It's never been like my favorite time of year or anything like that. But when you're in college or when you've got friends around and you want to have fun, it's a lot of fun. And I really like doing it like here. It's fun. So tonight I might be Cruella DeVille again with Jeff, but I'm going to be somebody else with Marina. So we'll see who.
You have 2 more shows tonight. Oh, nice.
I do. Yesterday I wore the hat that Juno, Terry sent me for my birthday last year, and Juno crocheted. Remember that?
I love that. Yeah, I was on. I was at that show. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yes, it was Aley Hooker. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Hi, Denise. You run out of candy every year because you live in a small town. Well, Joan, Wisdom Seeker Joan, is from Minnesota. She lives right. I think she's in St. Paul, but she's right near the governor's mansion, actually, not too far. She does a big thing every year, and she usually hands out 500 pieces of candy.
Whoa.
Yeah, but she just loves doing it. It's so much fun. She told us yesterday, and I can see her doing something like that. She just has that spirit in her, but she said she bought 2 huge bags from Costco for this year. Is that where you get your candy that gets handed out?
I actually got mine. I want to say it was from Aldi, and
okay.
I got those gummies that kids like these days. I forget the name brand of them. I got I think there was 80 in that bag, and then I got another bag of like Skittles and Starbursts.
Oh, good.
I think.
Yeah.
So there's
kids love that. Kids love that.
I typically always get candy bars, but this year I didn't buy any chocolate because I'm just really trying to behave myself.
Well, yeah, you hate to have the leftovers like staring at you, begging you to eat them.
Oh, and I would. Yep. Oh, now, I did soaping windows.
Good for you. But you know what we did? My boyfriend I didn't do it, but he did. And some of his friends in the neighborhood did. He didn't like one of the neighbors. And so, how people smash pumpkins. Well, we just thought that was he thought that was cruel. So what he did do was he hoisted pumpkins off of people's yards and put them all on Mr. Johnson's lawn. There must have been 100 pumpkins on Mr. Johnson's lawn when he came out. And it was just because they didn't like him, but they didn't want to smash them. But it looks like Mr. Johnson wasn't very happy, but he was very grumpy. So he got what he deserved.
And that's one time a year. I'll never forget. I think I must have been probably senior in high school. I was with my friend Becky, and we came in, and my dad was sitting in the TV room, and I said, "Dad," I said, "do we have any eggs?" And we're all dressed up, and he goes, "What do you need eggs for?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "Becky and I would just like to take some eggs. Would it be okay if we take some out of the refrigerator?" And I'll never forget. He said, "You know what? You go take as many eggs as you want, but just don't tell me what you're going to do."
And do you have some people also that TP the trees outside of people's houses? Yeah. So you went around and smashed those eggs on people's lawns or driveways or something? Or
I think it was the principal's house.
It's Barbara, you TP'd houses. There you go. I mean, the problem with TPing houses is that it doesn't go away right away. You got to have a few rains, and then it's messy. So yeah, it's funny. Kelly, Annie Bear's laughing at you. Hey, you want to be the principal? You bear the consequences, right?
Yeah, that was naughty. Yep, I have like that. It wasn't
minimal compared to what some other folks do. So
yeah.
It's like me. I don't think I did anything like that, but I do know that I knew about Mr. Johnson's lawn, even though I didn't do the pumpkin stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. And it hurts some of the kids that are little. That's the problem. We don't want to take their pumpkins away. But I think most of these pumpkins were not carved. They were just extraneous pumpkins. So yeah.
Well, and they weren't smashed. So I mean that was
right.
Good.
They weren't. Yeah. Your father used to tip over outhouses, CJ? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. There was a movie like that with Robin Williams. I think it was RV. And he was in. Remember that? And somebody tipped it. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yep.
That is so funny. Hi, Julie. Hi, everybody. We don't want to neglect anybody here. We're just kind of laughing about some things we did. Wiki TP'd the high school. Oh, there you go. Yep. All right. Yeah.
We've had our house, our trees TP'd. That was kind of a thing in Annandale. The girls would TP the boys' houses. And so it was almost kind of, it seemed like for them, it was almost kind of a badge of honor if your house did get TP'd. And I remember waking up one morning and there was TP all over in our trees. And I mean, I thought it was funny. It's just like, yeah.
So there's a tradition at my crazy college that I went to as a bachelor's degree. There's a building called Rounds Hall. And on the very, very top of the building, it's flat with two spires that stick up at the top. And every year, right before Halloween, somebody ascends that and puts two pumpkins on top of the spires. No one's ever seen the person do it. It's been happening now for almost 50 years. So we believe that it's a fraternity on campus, and the people I don't know how they get up there, and I don't know how they don't, fall off there, because that could be awful. But every year, and campus security never sees anybody. And I'm not even sure. Well, now they might have cameras that show, but I don't know if they ever figured it out. But this started like in the early 70s, every single year.
Wow. See, I think stuff like that's cool.
It is cool. It's like popular culture stuff.
Yeah.
It really is.
I love that.
That's awesome. So I let's see. So just put in if you'd like a fun one or we're doing Halloween readings. We can sort of give some reply to your question that you might have. But we've got some great cards. Kelly got a deck she hasn't ever used. That's always fun.
Yeah.
And I have a really crazy deck, and it's called Arcane Bullshit, and it took me forever to find it.
Let's see it.
Where do you see some of the images? Like this one, the filthy mattress. You know who introduced me to these were Gerald and Richie, and they are crazy men, and I love them dearly. And there's just some crazy stuff in here that, it makes you laugh. That's about it. Yeah. You want a fun one, Sarah? All right. You want a bullshit one, Tapioca? Okay, that's fine. We also have some other ones. We have Paul, and we'll talk to you about yours, Andrew, Linda. Oh, Linda just had a comment. It was fun growing up in small Tennessee town. Knew everyone in the county. Homemade popcorn balls, fudge, homemade cookies and candy. Oh, and that was when it was so easy to go there, and there was no worry that someone was going to poison you.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, I love that. I remember one group gave me an apple every year, and it was like, I can get an apple wherever later, And another one ended up, what did they give? They did some popcorn balls, and I liked that. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Did you go out with a pillowcase to get your candy? Or Kelly?
Once in a while, I think once I did, but I had. Remember those plastic pumpkins that they were orange and they had kind of the indentations and they had the handle. That's usually
that's what you had. Yeah, I've given that to my daughter. She used to have one like that, so I get it. And of course, there's always stuff that that I didn't like that I was glad to give to my dad or somebody else. Oh God. All right. Hang on, everybody. I'll put Paul's up. Paul has, they're camping this morning. Something told me to look up my grandmother's anniversary, and I did. And it will be on Saturday. She had passed on 27 years ago. It was that a sign from her. Her name was Wilma. All right.
Yep. It sure was.
I think so, Paul. If she put it in your mind, look it up.
Yep.
And she did it before the date.
Yep. So, she wants you to remember her. That's really cool.
It is cool, Paul. Yeah.
I would tell her thank you.
Yeah. And not only that, I love that you're camping in late October in Pennsylvania, I'm guessing. It's pretty chilly there right now, I think. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Another comment was from Annie. I won a costume contest at a job once. I dressed as a fashion victim, half male, half female, with a whack of weird clothes. I love that too. And I actually won a contest too. I worked for a mortgage company, and I dressed up in like an what was it? It was farmer's clothes or something like that. And I had pillows in my butt, and I was Fannie Mae. Which is one of the mortgage programs.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love it.
And I did. I won a bottle of Dom Perignon.
Wow.
I didn't like it, but isn't my thing. But that's like what? At the time it was over $100, probably more now.
Oh, I bet it's a lot more now.
Yeah, it definitely is. All right. So Andrew, from your channel, good afternoon. You'd like to be added for a reading? All right. That's wonderful. And anybody that has not already subscribed to Kelly's channel, please do that. Kelly is on the Dream Show weekly. She's there more than me lately. And anybody else that's in the chat that has a channel, you're welcome to put your channel information in, please. We're here to support each other.
Yes.
Sarah and Annie and Denise Fletcher and whoever else is here. Please do. All right.
I'm having Sarah on. I don't know the date.
Oh, but she's coming on your show. That's wonderful.
No, I do November 19th.
All right, Sarah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and isn't that great? I mean, that we can support everybody, and likewise, if there's anybody on my channel that hasn't subscribed to Aley, it's share the love, the love all around.
That's what we
Julie,
do here.
Julie, learning to listen.
Oh yes, Julie, learning to listen. Yes,
Yep,
absolutely.
She has, and she's coming back on with me on November 14th. I wrote them down.
Busy during November. Wow, good for you. Yeah. And you're always on with Terry too, like every other week or something?
Every couple weeks. Yeah.
Every couple weeks. All right. So, Andrew, let's see what we can get for you. It's also Samhain today and tomorrow, and that is pagan holiday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then we get All Souls Day, Day of the Dead. I think it's the 2nd. So.
Oh, I thought it already had been.
No. And you could surprise your daughter-in-law and your granddaughter and say, Happy Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
You'll get you can get yeah. All right. Oh my God, this is funny. So for you, I get a witch's hat, but it says embrace your identity and wear your power with pride and confidence. So that's what they want you to do, is to stand up and be confident and proud of who you are and not let other people say anything to you that tears you down, and stay in your higher vibration. It says also that your intuition is really good, Andrew, and you hold the answers and you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. And look at this, got the third eye right there. Mm-hmm. The last one is a riot because it's a pumpkin thief. Oh my God. It's what we were just talking about. Have some fun. You don't have to be a pumpkin thief, but have some fun today because today is the day to do it. So there you go.
Oh, I love that. Andrew, I got inner peace. And so making sure that peace is your priority. And then the next card I get is peace. And so, I mean, it's really coming through loud and clear that peace really, 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 if there's anybody disrupting your peace, to really maybe add in some better boundaries or just take a step back. And then I get self-love, to love on Andrew a little bit more. And then last, I got truth. And that's just remembering to speak your truth, and that your words matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's very similar to my first cards. It's like, and you know what? It's really cool is that's what it means to love yourself first. And so,
yeah.
And it also can be a message to anybody here. Always remember that, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Juanita. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. I'm just clicking some names here. Your grandmother gave you cans of soup, CJ? Well, that's different. That's what you got for Halloween? A can of soup? I hope she gave you some crackers with it.
Right?
Right.
I made soup yesterday and it was 90 degrees here.
It is?
I always do that. It's like whenever I make soup, it's just hotter than heck outside, and it was 90 degrees, but just needed something comforting. And
I understand. Have you made gazpacho before? Though when it gets really hot, it's cold soup. It's really good.
I've never in all of my years, I love soup so much. I've never made gazpacho. Yeah.
Not the Gestapo.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say the Gestapo. There's a cucumber one that I've had at restaurants that I thought was really good, like a creamy cucumber.
Yeah, yeah. I've had it a long time ago, and you can get the cucumber gazpacho or you can get the tomato. I think there's two different kinds. So, but it takes a while, But it's really good. It's really good. All right. Hi, everybody that's here. It's nice to see you. So, Marie Selentine, I'm just going to offer you my feeling about this, and then I'll let Callie tell hers. And that is, maybe wait a few months. You got to give him his space, and I don't know if you will reconcile or not. But at this point, you need to take care of Marie. Marie comes first. Yeah. No, don't be sorry. You don't have to be sorry.
I pulled a couple cards, Marie, and I get adventures and kind of what Aley just said. I think it's really important for you to take care of yourself and plan some fun things. Go on some adventures and do something fun for yourself. And then I got disruption, and this has been a disruption on you. And I think kind of even going back to what I had just told Andrew, I think finding that inner peace and loving yourself right now is probably one of the best gifts that you could give yourself. Because until we learn to really love ourselves and honor and respect ourselves, then others see that in us too. And so I definitely think it's definitely gonna be a few months. It could even be a little bit longer.
I know it's hard. It's really hard to deal with. I was 9 months pregnant with my son when my ex left me, and it was horrendous, and I wanted him back. And then I realized at some point, not going to work, just not going to work. But it took me a long, long time, and it was very hard and very sad, especially with a baby coming. So I totally understand. Ascending butterfly. Yes, I believe I did. I have Sarah Tapioca Thievery, Ascending Butterfly, Linda Bishop, Juanita, Red Dragon, and Andrea. I think that's all I've got right now. So I wish you the best, Marie.
Yeah.
So Sarah, a fun reading for you. All right, there we go. Oh my God, I've never seen this one. This is a riot. Okay, so you first get Rhubarb Tony. It's Tony holding a rhubarb in his hand, and there appears to be a bat over his head. If you don't like rhubarb, maybe you should try it again. Maybe strawberry rhubarb pie. I'm not sure. But Rhubarb Tony is just, it looks as though this bat is going to take his rhubarb away. So perhaps the message is watch for what's in your hand because it may be taken away. Crazy. Next one is incense. Purify your space and let your smoke carry your prayers and intentions. That's not as fun as the other one, but I love incense and peppermints. There you go. That's an old song. There you go. And here's apples. These are the Samhain cards. It says, to taste one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flames, drowning waters. Well, apples are awesome. I love them. I can't eat regular apples. I'm allergic to them. I can eat apple crisp or anything that cooks an apple, and I love them. So there you go.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Sarah, I got feathers messages, and so I would be on the outlook for looking for feathers. You know, a lot of times when I'm walking, I'm looking at the clouds, I'm looking at the ground, but pay attention to feathers. And then I got guardian angel, and so I'm betting the feathers would either be from a loved one or your guardian angel. And they're saying, take that leap of faith and and sometimes taking that leap of faith is stepping out of our comfort zone, and they're saying now is the time. And then I got B's, community, and that this community, we're so happy that you're here and a part of it, and that the community is really important for you. And then I got miracles, that miracles are happening. So if there's been something that you have been putting out to the universe, your prayers, just know that they're being heard and that there's miracles. Miracles are on the way.
Miracles are coming. There you go, Sarah. Beautiful. Okay, so we have enough people now. We have like more than enough. So yeah, we'll do these as, try to get to as many as we can. Okay. So Tapioca would like a bullshit reading. All right. There you go, girl. You're a girl after my own heart. I don't think Kelly has the bullshit card, so I have to do it, but she'll read you something really wonderful.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see. It's always nice to balance the two.
It is.
Look, I can even do this if I want.
Oh, I love that.
I have more BS behind me here than you can ever imagine. All right. So let's see what arcane bullshit has to say for you. Jeez. It's hard to just a riot, honest to God. Oh. All right. So they're telling you to hang in there, but look where you are. You're in the midst of a fire. Your head's already in there. Hang in there. Hang in there, Tapioca. After all, it might take more time than you want. So, yeah, well, there's a person holding you by the feet, by the way. Wow. What did they say? Something by fire, trial by fire. That's what it means. Oh. I get the sleep potion. Rest deeply. Let tranquility guide you into restful sleep. A lot of us aren't having very good luck with sleeping lately.
No.
And we all need it desperately. You got the autumn angel as well. So call on the autumn angel to help you sleep. Just don't get yourself involved in this mess, because this one is no good. All right.
I got embracing, and that could be embracing the day and embracing and having fun and embracing Halloween. Whatever it is, take time to enjoy life and smell the roses. Then I got, this is the Sign of the Times deck. This is the deck that I've never used before. It's medical staff healing. So I get that there's some healing going on, and there too, take time for yourself to heal. And then I got protection. Know that you are protected, and because this can be kind of alarming sometimes when you see it, because it kind of looks like the back of an ambulance, but to know that you are protected always. And then lastly, I got new beginnings happening. And so there too, if there's something that you've been putting out to the universe that thinking that you wanted to start, this would be the time. This would be the time to let the universe know what it is that you would like to do moving forward.
Beautiful. Oh, this must be a response to the hang in there. You thought it was a hot flash. Well, it might well be
Yeah.
a hot flash,
It could. Yeah, definitely.
Get them even still. I don't think I have ever heard anybody complain as much as my daughter. She's going through the perimenopause and everything's a problem. So, but she never had kids. So she doesn't realize that there were worse things she could have gone through.
And absolutely
pregnancy's not easy. Yeah, pregnancy's not easy.
And have you noticed lately I have been getting like, and like the last couple nights it's been fine, but waking up, and I've been through menopause long right. time, but waking up just really super, super hot, or all of a sudden out of the blue. And so I really think while we're sleeping, we're burning off that extra crud that we can't deal with during the day. And it's just a part of the healing process.
Very true. Very true. Because sometimes I'll be my feet are cold, but the rest of me's hot. I get that too. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. I will take whichever reading comes forward. Okay. Well, there you go. We appreciate that. Yeah. Awesome. Pierrette, I guess Pierrette had to leave. I haven't seen her in a while. It was nice to see her here. Yeah. Thanks everybody for being with us today. Diamond, I see you here. Yeah. All right. So whatever reading comes through. Well, I'll give you a arcane bullshit one, but that will be at the end. We'll put the other two in the front. Oh dear. Oh my God. These cards, some of them make no sense and the others are really blunt. All right.
I love it.
So I get journey, daughters of our mothers, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you are home. So enjoy the journey. Know that you are your mother's daughter and that you are your daughter's mother, if you have a daughter, or your son's mother, and that we all walk together on this journey. Our ancestors are always with us, especially in troubled times. And we can add them to our list of people we call on. It isn't just angels and fairies and other things or ascended masters. We can call on our ancestors. They're there to help us.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. The next one is the Wicked Witch's Hourglass. And that reminds me, remember when she turned it over? Surrender, Dorothy. Remember? Yeah. But this one has to take the cake, and excuse the language on the card. Entertainment purposes only. You are so effing effed. You are so, yeah, you're so effing effed. But look, she's reading a book and she's in the pot. She's in the cooking pot, the soup pot.
Oh, she is, isn't she?
She is. And if you don't, you know, when it comes to a slow boil, I know you've heard that if you're a frog and you put a frog in cold water and then you heat it up, they don't know that they're going to go. But if you put them right into a hot, you know, they go. But yeah, anyway, that's just for fun.
Annie says Aley should do voice work. You really should, Aley, because I mean, you are really, really good.
It's fun. I used to be in theater and stuff. It's a lot of fun to do. Yeah.
I love it.
Thanks.
I got globe possibilities, and that's holding out possibilities. Just knowing that there's, we have the good days, the bad days. Knowing that there are better days ahead, because what I got next was change. So there's change is coming. Change is on its way. And then I got prayer. Know that your prayers are being answered and heard. And lastly, I got success. So if you've been worrying about money and struggling, know that there's better days ahead. That change is coming.
Yeah. What happened? All right. Looks like I was going to disappear. Paul says today, Living on a Prayer came out in 1998.
And prayer just keeps coming up.
It does. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Oh, Denise. Hi, honey. I've been a person that's tried to pack in 3 or 4 lifetimes in one life. So yeah, that's what it's like. I reinvent myself all the time. Anyway, thank you. Linda needs a fun reading. Spooky enough, just living in Red, Texas. Well, it certainly is, Linda. It certainly is. Oh my. I'm going to pull all fun cards for you. How about that? Because these are funny. Oh my God. Oh, gee. The first thing is exactly what you're dealing with is the king shit. He thinks he runs everything. He thinks he can do anything he wants. And I'm talking about good old Greg, okay, because he also thinks he's a king. He's also been a thief of hearts. So and it's being carried away by a fly, which is very interesting. So it's a flyby. But the last one is going to be take the cake here. And I can't show parts of it because there are anatomical pieces that are on the card, but it says the pantsless beekeeper. And I think you understand what I'm talking about. I should give this one to Diana. Maybe she could have somebody come over and help her with her bees. What do you think?
Right. That's a great idea. I think that is a great idea.
Yeah. All done.
Linda, I got butterfly metamorphosis. And so I get that you're going through a transformation. And then I got restrictions. So, if you're holding on to anything, now would be the time to release anything that you've been holding on to, whether it be fears, doubts, things from the past, regrets. Now would be the time to let that go. Because I get that there's some decisions to make, and I really feel like once you let go of some of that stuff that you've been holding on to, you're really going to start thriving. And so, and sometimes we don't even realize the crud that we're holding on to. So, I mean, I would maybe clear your energy, clear your house, cut your cords, do any of that. I think would be very, very, very helpful.
Awesome, Linda. Linda's trying to get here is what Linda's doing, because she knows there's an RV site next door. So, but she can't drive her bus. Yeah, she can't. Her bus is not drivable, really. So, all right, Juanita. Next, I have Red Dragon, then Andrea. All right, we're doing pretty well on time. So, I think somebody came in and did a timeline change, because I saw that it was like later than I thought it was. Let's put it that way. Yeah. All right. Let's see what I got. Ooh. All right, Juanita. First thing is a calming tonic. And you just wrote in here, anybody got a home remedy for coughing? And I said, honey and whiskey. I don't take them myself, but that could be, there's probably others. But it says, soothe your nerves and find peace in the stillness within. And look, it's a tonic. You're asking the right question is what it's saying. The next one I get is Santa Muerta, which is Day of the Dead, which comes up on the 2nd. And I love this card. It's just so beautifully artistic. And I don't know if you're familiar with what the Day of the Dead does, but what people do is go to cemeteries and celebrate their ancestors. It's not morbid. It's to remember their ancestors and to show love to them.
Yep.
And so in this, they dress up as skeletons sometimes, things like that. The last thing I get is the Banshee. Heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. Swallow a nail and you can expect bleeding from within. Okay, that sounds pretty ominous. But what it's saying is be careful what you're taking in. That could be physically, but it also is emotionally. And it's, like if all you do is watch movies about serial killers, you don't want to bleed from within. That's just a reminder. So there you go.
Oh, I like that. First card I get is deprivation, and she's holding on to her chest. So I'm wondering if maybe there isn't. Are you having some chest congestion and whatnot? And what I'm picking up is that maybe you could be deprived of sleep. You're really needing sleep. Because there's some sleep deprivation there. However, I do get that there's endings, that there is. That this isn't, this is going to be short-lived. You are going to get better. And then I got purpose. And I know sometimes if a person's not feeling well, a person just thinks, what the heck? But sometimes our angels and guides step in to slow us down and help us to regroup. Sometimes it can be, even if we're going through an ascension or an upgrade, that we will sometimes get, we get sick and they slam the brakes on for us. So just, I would really, really take care of yourself, and just know that, there's better, I got endings, that there's better days ahead.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thank you, Juanita. Michelle, I know I clicked your name, but I'm not seeing, so we'll go ahead and, yes, Peace, I have you on the list. Yes. Michelle Krantz, was there something specific that you wanted to ask? I did see you. I clicked it, but they like to unclick me all the time. So is it just general Halloween read from today? Is that all right? Hope so. All right. Okay, so let's just do a regular reading. Fun reading. Okay. Remembering that Kelly doesn't have fun cards. Not that she didn't even know about them. So I just brought that up. But I will read the fun cards. She will read the real fun cards and things you need to know.
Yep.
Yeah. These cards are just so crazy. Oh my God. Has anybody ever seen, I got my tight pants on with Will Ferrell and not Jimmy Kimmel.
Fallon?
The other guy. Who is
Jimmy
it?
Fallon? Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy Fallon. I got my tight pants. I got my tight pants on. That is cracks me up. Anyway, the first one is an old man pouring water on an eyeball. So yeah, there you go.
There you go. There you have it.
Always, if you've come up, see your eyeball, it's sitting there. It has no way to lubricate. Put some water on.
If you got dry eyes.
So what brought up the tight pants was that you also have the wet pants. I don't know why they're wet or where they're wet, but sometimes wetness happens. And the last one I get is the beefcake. The beefcake. It's like the strong man, the hunky guy, the cool, the groovy guy, as Kelly might say in her costume. Yes.
Far out.
And far out, right? That's yours, Michelle. Thank you, honey. Yeah.
Michelle, I pulled standstill. And so if you feel kind of like right now things just aren't moving ahead and you're really wanting to get things moving, again, I get release. So if there's anything that you've been holding on to, and you got the tree here with the autumn leaves falling, this is a good time of year to let go of any of the crud, the baggage that we've been holding on to. And then I got stars, divine guidance, and it's a star on top of the Christmas tree. And so I really feel like your guides, your angels, and especially your ancestors. I know you've had some loss. I really look for them to really be around now with the holidays coming. We're coming into Thanksgiving and then Christmas. And really, I mean, you can ask for them to come around, but really look for them, because I really feel like they are this is a message from them to let you know that they are going to be around you for the holidays.
Wonderful. Denise, thank you. A federal judge ruled today that the Trump administration cannot suspend SNAP benefits during a government shutdown. This would violate federal law.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I hope he doesn't take it. Well, maybe he should take it to the Supreme Court, because we know that they're cray-cray. Anyway, the court ruled after several states. We did. I think California did. We had 22 states say, no, this ain't going to work for us. So, yes, Heavenly Blessed Honey is on the list ascending, but she's down at the very bottom, and we're trying to get through this list. So thank you so much. We'll see. I don't know. Do you have something else coming right up, Kelly?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
So we'll try to finish them, but I can't take any more. I've got 9 of them, you guys. So let's see what's going on. All right. So Kim would love a general read. We keep getting the message through all these reads. It's mostly in Kelly's because she's reading some really wonderful cards, that we all need to take care of ourselves more.
Mm-hmm.
We're not taking care of ourselves well enough. Yeah. After Kim, we have Andrea and Tasha. Okay. All right. Oh, I have to pull a funny one for you too, Kim. Please forgive me. Oh boy. Oh, this is a riot. So, we are currently living in an infinite cosmic mess. That's the truest card I've ever seen today.
Yep.
That's pretty funny. Kim, I also get Medusa's Mysteries. And if you remember Medusa, she's the one that has all the snake heads coming out of her, coming out of her head.
Yeah.
Yes. But she's also got a beautiful kitty cat there. It looks like a kitty cat. No, it's not. No, it's not a kitty cat. Actually, it looks more like I don't know. It looks like a cat, but it has weird dog ears. I don't know. Is it a demon? I have no idea. Anyway, Medusa's Mysteries. Keep your mind open while this holiday is happening. The next one I get is a graveyard. There's a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end. It's acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. And this is why they do Day of the Dead as well. There is no beginning and there is no end for us, only our physical manifestation. And so it's reminding us to celebrate the ancestors at this time of the year. Thank you.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Kim, first card I got was Healing Chaos. And so if things are feeling a little chaotic in your life right now, and I think it probably is for a lot of us, they really want you to release those emotions, if you can. I mean, if you're at a place where you're able to do so, it would be really beneficial for you, because then I got celebration, joy, because they really want you to find the little things and to be happy on purpose and to have joy. And so, if you feel like there is a lot going on in your life, if you can let go of those emotions, put up those boundaries, whatever it may be, and really, really find the fun and joy and be silly.
There you go, Kim. That's wonderful. All right, we have Andrea. All right, then Tasha, Tawny, Denise, Peace, Annie Skiffs, Diamond, and Sonia. And I'm not upset with you at all, Ascending Butterfly. I'm sorry if I came across that way. I agree. I know she wanted to know. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Mary. And welcome to Mary Susan from Spain. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you for being here. Wow, thank you.
Yeah. And thank you, Andrea, for letting me know you're here. You love visiting old cemeteries. I do too. I don't find them off-putting, but I try to have a healthy relationship with death, even though some things hit me harder, like my caramel. That hit me harder than a lot. So. Oh, you can't wait to hear I got my tight pants on. You got to look. Oh, yeah, you got to see.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Yeah. Everybody's talking about my tight pants. I got my tight pants on. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, my God. Andrea, you got I'm pulling one card for you that's funny, and I don't know what else to say. It's crazy. Remember, we don't know what you're going to get. All right, so I'll pull that first. You got the penis weasel. It's a weasel that's hanging on to a thing I shouldn't show. So there you go. I don't know why he has it. And the only thing I can say is, where's that woman that, when was it, in the 90s? With her husband's
Oh,
yeah.
it started with a B, not
anyway.
Babbitt.
Bobbitt.
Or
Lorena Bobbitt. Lorena Bobbitt left it and the weasel found it. There you go. You got the owl, which is a beautiful, wise bird. It says, behold sight, O ancient ones, for there's magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes. How about that? Yeah, there's that. And then the last one I got is a smudge stick. They're suggesting you smudge probably after the penis weasel came into your life. So it always clears the energy, good and bad. So there you go. Yeah. Oh, Annie, I think you're not on the. I don't know where you are, Annie.
I thought you'd said her name though.
Annie's Gifts. Yeah, I got you there, honey.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yep, you're there, Annie. Just a little bit down the. You did a research paper on her in high school, Sarah.
Oh, that's funny.
That was a hoot. Oh, the weasel needs to go. Yeah, I hear you.
Andrea, I got survival healer guides. So if you're feeling like you're in survival mode, know that there's better days ahead. And then I got action. And so that's just really taking care of yourself, however it is, making yourself a priority, treating yourself, getting a pedicure, getting a manicure, doing something for yourself. And then blessings. And I think that just remembering the little things. So sometimes when we're feeling like we are in survival mode, remembering those little things, like this morning when I was kind of giving my gratitudes to the universe, just the clean air, the clean water, just be finding those little blessings in those little things, kind of take us out of that survival mode. Mm-hmm. It's hard for us to stay in that survival mode when we're in a place of gratitude.
That's true. But I also have to tell you, Andrea, that Kelly and I, when we talked before the show, both of us are just holding on by our fingernails. Mm-hmm. And it's not, there are days that are fine and there are days that are not, or this day, parts of the day that is and parts of the day. And so you're not alone. And we hope that things change for you as well.
Yeah. And right, Aley, it's just, we were both saying it. I mean, we can burst into tears at any time. And so
anytime, just hear a song to make me cry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's very true. That's very true. So Lorena Bobbitt was a cut above the rest. Oh, that's very true.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys. That is so funny. Thank you. It's just silly stuff makes me laugh too. So, all right. You had 2 job interviews and sent your background paperwork for a job in Arizona. Will I start a new? Oh, so you are sending them out of the state because she's in South Dakota. And she's saying, should I leave the? She wanted to know recently, should she leave the state? So let's see what we can come up with that might give you that answer. I'm going to use different cards. All right. Tasha, I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you did too, Tasha, because South Dakota.
Yeah. It's just empty of what I get a snowflake, and what that means to me is winter season. So something's going to happen in winter season, and you are a very unique candidate as accordingly. And I think they're going to take a look at you. And it says it might take a while, but you will make slow and steady progress. And I'm not sure if that's when you get there with the job, or if it's just that today is almost November 1st. And so it may not be till late December, January 1st. I don't know, but it says winter season. And headphones, they want you to make sure that you tune out the world and cut out any distractions that come in. So if somebody says to you, you don't want to move there. Why are you going there? Yeah, you shouldn't try. Cut it out. Cut the distraction out. Do what you want to do. Use your intuition.
I asked the pendulum and I got yes, Tasha. And then I got that there is potential. And then I got yes. And then I got abundance. So that's a positive card that,
Yeah.
you're going to probably be making more money than you did in South Dakota. And then I got get more information. And so they may need more information from you before it's all done. But then I got success.
Mm.
The next card is reconsider. So, there might be some changes that happen there, but that's what I got for you.
There you go, Tasha. Good luck, honey. Please keep us in the loop so we know what's going on.
Yes, please.
All right. So we have Tawny, and Tawny is from Australia, and she's fabulous. Yeah.
Yes.
Relatively new person in our community. And
thank you, Tawny, for being here.
She's from an Aboriginal background. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Nice. That is, yeah.
All right. Okay. So Halloween is over in Australia. If you do it over there, I'm sure you do some form of it. All right. Do you want a funny card? Because I'll give you one. You may not like what you see, but why not? No, I keep getting it's this one. So you got the coffin full of tacos and snakes. Perfect for the Day of the Dead.
Yep.
Tacos, of course, would be okay. Snakes, not so much. But, there you go. That must be a Day of the Dead card. All right. Then you get La Luna, which is the moon. I love the card. A lot of us enjoy having full moon coming and like to be out looking and putting our crystals and things out there to get them cleaned.
Yep.
And then you get the witch, and it says, grab a hold, allow the dwelling fire within belly, awaken all that is, a mere glimpse, a delicate pull of the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. I love this because even though we may not consider ourselves witches, we can manifest and we can pull at the roots of our lives in order to bring in what it is that we want and how we want to live. And so just this time period of Samhain, when people are collecting in the pagan, I say religion, belief system, they're bringing in and getting ready for the winter time. And of course, you're getting ready for the summertime. So there you go.
I love that. Thanks for being here, Tawny. First card I get is skull, and it says endings. And so that kind of keeps coming up a lot. Endings and new beginnings. And then I got gateway. And so, when one door opens, when one door closes, another one opens, and it's usually bigger and better. And then I pulled the work card. So I don't know if there is something with your job or work, but I feel like there is something that is going to be ending, and there is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gateway opening. And if you look at that unicorn, it's going through the doorway. And so be open for change. And I know as I find myself as I get older, change is harder. And so be open for those changes and be open for those opportunities that may be coming in.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. And thank you, Shine Truth. Yes, I found this in my box of fun things to do. So Cruella de Vil, just watch out for your black and white dogs and cats, because I'm quite the bitch. Yeah.
And I have my Tang. It's not, but
I used to love Tang. Oh, you don't remember, you don't think about these things a lot. And when it get brought up, it's like, we have a dessert in the East Coast called junket. It sounds terrible. That was the name of it. And it was a cross between Jell-O and pudding. And we used to have it all the time. It was just, that's what it was called, junket. Isn't that crazy? I don't think I've ever heard or seen any more of that for probably 40 years. Yeah.
I have never heard of it. And did it have, was it like fruit flavored?
Different flavors. Yeah. Like there was a pink one. I don't know what it was. Probably strawberry, chocolate one. Yeah. And we also had fluffernutters, which are peanut butter and fluff sandwiches. And you can go into, what is it? World Market now and get that. You can, it's only sold back east otherwise.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I know. So Denise McMillan, are you adventurous? Because I have those crazy cards. I'll just pick one for you and then I'll read you another. Oh, some other cards. All right. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, I like that one. So your crazy card is a snake and a gut, and it says gut instinct. It's like you have the head of a snake, but your gut is there. And that's so funny because, a snake is a symbol also of the Kundalini rising, and the gut is intuition. So actually, I can make more sense of this than I thought. So you use your gut intuition. The next one I get is an altar. And I'm not sure if I'd love to actually do a whole show on altars. Because altars are a sacred devotion, a worship, skin deep rising from the ash, the waters you keep. And you can put, we don't even realize we sort of have altars on the top of our bureaus sometimes. Mm-hmm. Kelly has an altar behind her with sacred things and her angels on the wall. But there's something about it. It's a sacred place, and it's a place for people to honor whatever it is they want to honor. There's no rules, right, Kel? There's just no rule.
There isn't.
Nope. And then I get a chalice, and a chalice is to embrace the flow of emotions, find balance in your spiritual practice. A chalice could also sit on an altar. So, yeah. Cool.
I love that. Denise, thank you for hanging out with us. First card I got is heart and love. And I think that just the meaning there is to really love on Denise a little bit more. You have so much love to give, and you give it to everybody, and especially even in this community. And the next card I got was coins, and it says good luck. That good luck is coming your way. But I think it also means to be on the lookout for pennies and dimes.
Oh, pennies from heaven.
If you put pennies and dimes together, it's pines. Dimes and pennies.
I love that. No word.
I'm coming up with them. To be on the lookout for them, and from your guides, your angels, and your ancestors. But then it was interesting. The next card I got was charity. So I don't know if maybe you're thinking about, with the coins being there and the good luck, that maybe you are thinking about donating to a charity, but it won't even necessarily need to be money. Maybe it is that you're cleaning out and getting ready and getting rid of the clutter and donating, your clothes and your things to something. If not, maybe it's something that you, they're nudging you to do.
Yeah. Awesome. That's great. There you go, Denise. Jen B, do they have Ovaltine? Oh my God, there's another old thing.
Right?
Ovaltine. I didn't care for it that much. I'd rather have like Hershey's cocoa if I was going to have cocoa, but my mother used to drink it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right. You're welcome, dear. Roman meal bread. All I remember is Wonder Bread. The white bread. I don't know if they still have Wonder Bread, do they? It's funny about that. I don't think I bought any white bread since the 80s. I don't think so. I've always had like whole wheat or oatmeal.
I think they do still make Wonder Bread, but do you remember like back in school, kids putting Wonder Bread bags in their boots because their boots had holes in them?
Yes, because we had a lot of snow. Mm-hmm. And you would put it in, and the snow would help you keep your feet warm and not have the snow come in your boots. Yes,
Yep.
yes. Wonder Bird.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. So here you go, Robin. I get nobody. She's holding a noose and she's holding a knife. And she's got a worm coming out of her pocket. And yeah, I get the sense that she's not very happy with the way things are going in this world. I don't know about you. She's also hunched over. And I have to be very careful because I sit on my bed and I grade. And my husband says, "You're getting a dowager's hump." I said, "Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Fix it. You have the power." The next one is owl. "Behold, sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if you open your eyes." And I know you've already found that magic, Robin, because you see your dragon, you see your teacher, your dad, you have all that going for you. And you have candy moonbeams coming down for the Halloween holiday. And look, do you like candy corn? Me? But if you do, I think it was Lewis Black or it was George Carlin, I can't remember, said candy corn has been recirculating since 1927. People won't eat it and they'll just keep recirculating it.
You know what? That's really true. The only way that I have found, and I haven't done this, I think I did it when the kids were little because I had heard about it. If you take candy corn and you put it in a bowl with peanuts and you take a piece of candy corn with a peanut, it tastes like a salted nut roll.
Hadn't thought of that, but of course I haven't bought candy corn
No, I haven't either.
anyway, but yeah,
it's
just like that. I don't also like fruitcake. Oof, you know. Yeah.
Yep. No, I am not a fruitcake. I got water, and it says surrender and to have patience. And the last one is unconditional love, and to love on yourself unconditionally, like you love unconditionally onto others. So if there are things that you've been holding on to, the water is always the sign, right, Aley, that if you see it, it's to surrender and let go, and then just have patience with yourself and love on yourself unconditionally.
Yep. Thank you. Beautiful. All right. So we have Annie's gifts, Anita. Has it been raining a lot? She's on the other side of Washington. So she's in Spokane. You know, that was a place that I always wanted to move to when I lived in Texas, was Spokane. But
was it?
Spokane, I don't know. I'm a newbie. We have strange names, of course, a lot of the Indian names. Like, it took me forever to figure out how to say Puyallup.
I would say Spokane.
You would? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's how it's said. I think it's, anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. All right. Thank you for letting me know there's still Wonder Bread. I appreciate that. All right. Mm-hmm. Fun reading. Fun reading. All right. What have we got for you? Oh, wow. So I pulled two cards for you. They're crazy, and I'll pull one that's not crazy, just because. All right. You got the floppy key, and the floppy key won't fit in the keyhole because it's too floppy. So you need to get that thing straightened out. You'll also notice it looks strangely familiar in some ways to some women. Anyway, the next one is Chaos Mom. And I suppose I need to cover these bits, but the floppy key could make you a chaos mom because you can't get where you need to go. And you have to pee. What is it? I get a brand new pair of roller skates. You get a brand new key.
Yep.
There you go. Coming of winter is what I got for you. And it says, it comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it's time to lay your quivering chest upon winter's coming. And yeah, it's not, I mean, it's what, I guess 45 days away or something like that. Yeah. Don't want to really talk about it, but yeah, it is coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like talking about it either.
No. Right.
This is really interesting. Well, the first one I got was angel numbers confirmation. So be on the lookout. It has 1111 there, and that is something right now that we really are seeing the numbers, the 111, the 222, and just know that it's your angels and your guides reaching out, trying to get your attention. And look at what I got, Ellie. I got key.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
I got opportunity. So, Annie, I get that there's an opportunity coming in, and with this opportunity is going to bring you more stability. So, watch for those angel numbers and those opportunities coming in, and I get more stability.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Good for you. Take it away.
I gotta get those fun cards for next year.
Well, there's others. These I had to buy these on eBay because they're England. They're from England and they are crazy. So if I get the other deck, I ordered a deck. It went to his office, which isn't open anymore. So I ended up buying this deck. But if I get the other deck, which I had bought, I'll be happy to send it to you if you want.
Oh, I'll buy them. I'll buy them from you. Yeah.
No. All right. So Diamond Girl, sure do shine. Yeah. Hi, Diamond. You want a fun read? All right. Next is Sonia. And then Shine Truth will squeeze you in. We are over here because we started a couple hours ago or an hour ago. You getting hungry again? Oh, well, what do we recommend? Comfort food.
I'm on an English muffin kick. Whenever I'm hungry, I have an English muffin, and sometimes I just will put a little bit of butter, and then there's that garlic parsley salt that you can get at Costco.
Oh yeah.
I'll sprinkle some of that on there.
Something new. Yeah.
Sometimes I'll put like a slice of cheese, pop it in the microwave, but that's been my go-to is English muffins.
Good for you. That sounds delish. Wow. All right. Oh, you got the Thief again of Hearts. Oh, Jesus. All right, Diamond, you wanted it. You wanted the cards. All right, the first card I got was the Thief of Hearts, and you can see that this fly is ascending and taking away the heart for some reason. The next one I get is Birthday Corpse. Now, doesn't mean you on your birthday. What it means to me is that we're getting a lot of Day of the Dead here. And I think that I don't remember all of these cards that really pointed in that direction before. And so it's like celebrate ancestry is the other big theme that keeps coming up. Now, how about this? A cat licking its own butt for eternity is what could be the penalty if you don't, if you're not careful. And you know how cats are.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Mine will jump on the table and decide to clean its butt. And it's like, really? On the table?
My table.
It's like, get down. Jesus.
I don't want my dogs even licking their legs on my bed or anything because it's gross. I just don't care for it. Yeah.
It is gross. Diamond Girl, I got simplicity. And I think this is a good message too, kind of for all of us. Sometimes the simpler, the better. And we don't need to complicate things. Then I got creativity. So whatever it is that you like to do, and here they have paintbrushes on there. So whether it's painting, writing, cooking, if you enjoy reading or watching your favorite Netflix or whatever it is, doing that. And then I got epiphany. And so your higher self. So really pay attention to those messages that are coming in that, and this too, I think I have my energy, insight, and predictions coming. And I do get for the month of November, we're going to have a lot of epiphanies coming in. So pay attention to those messages and those aha moments, and don't second guess them like, oh, that was just my imagination. They want you to really pay attention to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm seeing more and more and more of it every day. I really do. even when we pull cards that have like the key, for instance.
Yeah. Well,
Very interesting.
synchronicities.
A different deck. All right, Sonia, I'm going to give you a naughty card just because you seem to be enjoying them. And I'll also give you regular stuff. All right. Oh, this is perfect for Thanksgiving. Okay. And what's this one? Oh. And we have this one. So you got the gravy funnel that you can just use to pour all that gravy right down your throat because you know you love it and you want more than anybody else. My mother was actually a gravy crazy woman. She would make a pot of gravy from drippings. It was the best gravy I've ever eaten. And I would say, tell me how you do it, Mom. Nope, you have to just watch. Or, it's this and that. And I ended up being very close to it, just not as good as hers. But you got the funnel, so you're all set for Thanksgiving. All right. The next one is, if you're not funneling that gravy, then seduction is on its way to you. Woo! Yeah. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon you calls upon your heaving chest. I'm sorry. Give in to its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. So be very careful of who you choose to seduce, and even if it's your own self. And the last one is an inspiration potion. Ignite your passions and let your dreams guide your path. Look at that. I love these cards just for the images. I love the images. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, those images. What deck was that last one that you had?
This is called Witches, Tools, and Magic. And I got it on Amazon. And these are you can go to Amazon and get cards now fairly cheap. I think these were like $12 or $15, which is good for cards. Sometimes we pay $50 or more. Hi, Marilla.
Hi, Marilla. First card I get for you, Sonia, is Power Lines Energy. And so I think it really paying attention to your energy and who you're giving your energy out to, and making sure that your energy is in alignment with the people that you surround yourself. Because the second card I get is Crown and Personal Power, and that's owning your power. And lastly, this card I think is so beautiful. I got Abundance. And so, if you've been worried, just, sometimes when we are, we feel like we're financially strapped and we're worried about money coming in, the best thing to do is to let go of the worry, because the more we worry about the money, the less
there's no opening for it. Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Beautiful. So I have Shine Truth, and then Linda Bishop after wants us to pull a card for each other. So we can do that. Yeah.
Yes.
That's great. I love that. So Shine Truth would love any message. And you're from Connecticut. Well, I've spent some good days in Connecticut. I love Mystic, Connecticut. And I went to the Connecticut Renaissance Festival for my 50th birthday. So Connecticut and New Hampshire aren't that far apart. Oh, what the world is that? Oh, okay. All right, so the first card you got is really weird, and it's called the Frodus, and it's almost like a person is holding us the world hostage. And I wonder who that might be. I have no idea. And he's not very handsome. He's got one eye up here, and he's got one eye down here, and he's got claws. So I'm thinking this person needs to go. All right, so that no more Frodus. And you got the Elements card, which is remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. I love that. There is something very, very sacred about birthing through the womb and then dying. There's another whole passage that you go through. And I got this other card from that deck, which is divination. They're wanting you to do some divination. Take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. So I'm not sure if you do pull cards, but it could be very insightful for you if you do. Yeah.
I got to put these in the right order. First card I get, Charlotte, is limitations, and it says nature spirits. So if you feel like there's anything holding you back because the nature spirits are on there, I would definitely try to get out and do some grounding, go sit by a tree, hug a tree, you know, just get your feet on the ground, because I get clearing. So I feel like if you can get out in nature and clear, otherwise, you know, even if it's like sage, Palo Santo, frankincense and myrrh, you know, it would be good to clear your energy. And the last card I get is flow, that by doing this, this is really, really, really going to make your energy just flow so much better.
Yeah. Wow. There's some comments here I just want to pull. First of all, Barbara says, I would roll out my Wonder Bread and put butter on it. I said, I'd put peanut butter on it. And so Sonia says, Lily started to sit up for the first time and she's now crawling. So that's great news.
Yes.
So much fun. And Shine True says 100% woods are behind her home. That's
beautiful.
Hello, Shooting Star. Yeah, we're just finishing up a show that started at 11 a.m. We've been on for almost an hour and a half, and we have one more to read. And then we're going to eat lunch, I think. Yeah. We'll have an English muffin.
English muffin.
My mother used to make English muffin pizzas. Have you had them?
Yes.
Yeah, those are good too.
Those are so good. Yep, that and bagel pizzas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, Kelly. Let's see what I get for you. I'm going to pull a regular one, but I'm going to pull also a funny one. Oh, my goodness. How apropos. All right. First one is, and you're not going to believe this, but Dream Tonic.
No way.
Connect with your dreams and let them guide your journey.
Oh,
I don't know why you'd ever get this, but there you go on that one. The second one is you also got the Chaos Mom. And I think at some point that has some truth to it.
Oh, it does. Totally. Yep.
Oh, God. Yeah. There you go.
There definitely is chaos there.
Yeah.
First card I get for you, Aley, is community. That this community is so important to you. And I'm so glad to be a part of it with you, and everybody in chat. I love you all. And then the next card I get for you is taking risks. And so I think that could be with the whole teaching and maybe wanting to step back a little bit, and that's a risk, and there's some fear there. And then I get, now, Aley, you can't make this up. I get crystals, and Aley loves crystals, and I love crystals. But I pulled this, and this is the crystal Aley gave me.
Oh my God, you're kidding. So there's our connection.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. I mean, yeah. That's
beautiful.
And our love for crystals. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This was amazing.
It was fun, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I hope the rest of your Halloween is wonderful. And thank you, Kelly, as always.
Thank you, Aley, so very, very much. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. And thanks, moderators. You're wonderful. We love you. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so very much. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.